Headed to the Indiana State House, and that's where lawmakers right now are considering a bill that affects parents and students. It allows parents to be notified in any changes to their child's sexual preference.
These bills drew intense criticism after the original bill changed from banning teachers from discussing gender identity and sexuality to kids between kindergarten and third grade. Watch this.
Kids deserve role models to look up to. They deserve to be in a space where they feel protected and affirmed.
No child needs any kind of sexual education or instruction regarding gender identity in K-3.
Emily Longnecker has been at the State House all day covering each step of this process.
And tonight at 6, she's breaking down this debate and what it means for young Hoosiers.
Well, the debate over this bill brought out strong emotions on both sides of this issue. Folks opposed say it would harm the LGBTQ plus community and their families. Those who support it say that it is common sense legislation that leaves discussions about sexuality to parents. Lawmakers inside the House chamber discussing HB 1608 could still hear this part of the debate going on just outside the House chamber from the hundreds gathered who opposed the bill. Some of those people testified in front of lawmakers.
This bill would put LGBTQ Hoosiers back in the closet and chase loving families out of the state.
The bill originally sought to ban discussion of gender identity and sexual orientation in grades K-3.
This legislation is the direct result of listening to numerous concerns of parents in my district who expect their child's curriculum to be age appropriate.
Monday, an amendment by the bill's author changed that wording to simply human sexuality. Right now, that subject is not being taught to kids in grades kindergarten through third. Another amendment added to the bill would allow teachers to answer questions about certain topics if asked by students.
If a child in first grade asks their teacher, "Why does Joe have two mommies? I have one mommy." Is the teacher allowed to respond to that?
You can have two moms, you can have two dads, you can have a mom and a dad. The rest of the discussion should be with the parents, I believe.
Under the amended bill, parents must give written permission at the beginning of a school year if a child wants to use a different name or pronoun, not matching their gender assigned at birth. Even with parental permission, teachers would not be required to use the requested pronoun or name if it was against their own personal beliefs. That drew praise from some supporters.
A teacher should never be forced to abandon their beliefs about the meaning of male or female just to keep their jobs.
If 1608 becomes law, teachers would also be required to let parents know if their child is asking to use a different name or pronoun, something those opposed say would harm LGBTQ plus kids who don't have a support system at home.
When politicians pass laws that saying being LGBTQ is so shameful that schools can't even discuss it, the emotional harm can be devastating.
After several hours of testimony, House Bill 1608 passed out of the Education Committee by a vote of 9-4.